Hey, what's up guys? Happy Monday. So today I was feeling compelled to do a video where I warn you against selling a specific niche that I feel like is on the cusp of emerging, or you know what? It's probably not emerged for a very specific reason, and it may be because there just could be a lot of rejections going on behind the scenes. And when I say rejections, you guys already know I'm talking about merch by Amazon. For the most part, the other print-on-demand platforms, they don't have a really strict approval algorithm where each product we try to submit for sale may or may not be allowed on the platform. Whereas merch by Amazon, you know, they've got their algorithmic approval and rejections. And if you rack up too many rejections, you may lose your account. And we know that's devastating because there's so much money to be made, especially over the long term. I mean, as humans, we tend to be short-term thinkers. Think over the long term. Look at how much money you made on merch by Amazon yesterday. Multiply that by 365 and understand that you should be seeing that number steadily increase over time. So we need to keep our accounts safe. And in this video, I want to warn you against selling a niche that I think may emerge over the coming days. Quick reminder, take advantage of the print-on-demand giveaway. It's free to enter, and 2 winners are going to be randomly selected and announced on Sunday. They're both going to receive a license to Merch Titans Upload Automation, Merch Ninja print-on-demand research tools, all Sunset's premium pre-made graphics to help you with your designs, and my favorite Redbubble niche research tool, Bubble Scout. You can find a link at the top of the description. So if anybody has had time to check out the free Chrome extension Bubble Scout, you'll notice that when you go to Redbubble, it will inject a table of the top 20 trending searches at the top of Redbubble. And for the last week, at least, I've noticed that Squid Game, which meant nothing to me prior to me checking out the show, it's been trending for like a week. And I actually started watching the show like 2 nights ago. And I can't lie, I actually like it. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. If you haven't checked it out, it's been #1 trending on Netflix for at least a few days in a row, maybe even a week. I don't know. By the way, if you guys like the show, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I know a lot of people have seen it, but definitely, you know, it's one of those things that's it's gone viral, and a lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people I know want to watch it soon, and the reason I'm sharing this is because that means that, you know, we're already seeing the validation here, anyways. But there's going to be a big demand, especially near Halloween, when we're talking about a show where, I mean, I'm not going to mention any spoilers, by the way. So if you haven't clicked off yet, don't worry. There will be no spoilers. But people in the show, generally speaking, wear uniforms, right? And I mean, if you're talking about uniforms and you think of Halloween, it's that time of year where people are going to be buying something to wear on October 31st or to their Halloween parties, right? So, you know, people like us, you and me, the wheels are turning in our brain like, okay, I smell opportunity. But of course, the purpose of this video is to keep your account safe. No short-term gain is worth risking the long-term value of your seller accounts on Redbubble, Merch by Amazon, Etsy, wherever else. So if you're going to try to make money off of this, you should be extremely strategic. But my advice is to not even try. It's not worth it. And what I want to show you is that first and foremost, on Redbubble, there's already high competition, and this is evaluated by Bubble Scout, the Chrome extension. Redbubble doesn't tell you a competition metric, but on Redbubble, it's already full of people trying to make money selling products to fans of the TV show. Now, I just want to make a quick distinction, and again, my stance is stay away altogether. So having said that, I just want to make a distinction that some of these designs are simply t-shirts with a number, okay? Is there anything wrong with selling a t-shirt with a number? Well, it's a trick question. You have to see if it's trademarked first, right? Oh, it's not trademarked? Okay, it's a t-shirt with a number. Here's the thing though. They're marketing their t-shirt with a number to fans of the TV show, which is another way of saying they are trying to train the algorithm that determines what search results are shown to the customers to associate their listing with people who type in these keywords. Let's go back 1 or 2. These keywords right here in the top 20 trending. Squid Game and Squid Game Netflix and probably other variations of that. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with shirt with number, but now all of a sudden you're trying to carve out a spot on one of the world's most popular print-on-demand marketplaces, Redbubble, where you're selling shirts to fans of the TV show. Now all of a sudden a potential problem arises. Now, I'm not trying to be a judge in a courtroom litigating over this, right? we don't need to go there. If Redbubble decides to algorithmically sweep and remove all listings indexed on Squid Game, like they've done in the past before. They've done it with like Game of Thrones, for instance, very similar, like HBO TV show as opposed to Netflix TV show. Then all of these people are going to get removed and they may get their accounts closed. So is it worth it? Almost certainly not. Although, I mean, I guess it depends on how much money you're making. If it's like a short-term cash grab, some of these people may just start a new Redbubble account. So, but it's, in my mind, it's not worth it. Assuming that you've really been building up your Redbubble account over time, definitely not worth it. Now, there's shirt with numbers, and then look at some of the other designs. Some of these other designs are like actually meant to look like some of the characters from the TV show. Now, in that case, I think you're really making a mistake because, yeah, that's definitely infringing, in my mind anyways, right? You're taking literally TV show characters and putting them in designs. So here on the third and fourth row of search results, you're seeing a couple more examples of what I would consider to be more infringing designs. And then you've even got one that took Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants and then made a Squidward Squid Game design, which is actually pretty funny. Anyways, guys, you gotta just stay away. It's not worth the health of your account. And then the real reason that I wanted to make this video is because on Merch by Amazon, when I go to the search merch tool and I type in Squid Game, I see very few results. Okay. And it's not because there aren't sharp people who want to make money selling, a t-shirt with a number on it that they think is safe to fans of the show that, by the way, again, #1 trending in America on Netflix. Now, Netflix doesn't, as far as I know, they typically don't tell us the actual streaming metrics behind that. So it could be 30 million people viewing it a day. It could be 100 million people viewing it a day. I mean, everybody has Netflix pretty much, right? So your guess is as good as mine. But for sure, people are trying to, for sure, there's probably a ton of listings right now sitting in under review, and at least probably in one of your guys' that's watching this video, at least probably in one of your guys' accounts. And because there's so few live on Merch by Amazon, which, by the way, in this case shouldn't dictate whether or not you even attempt to get one approved, because we already know it's wrong. Oh, it's a Netflix show? Just stay away. Keep your account safe. But the fact that there's 4, I counted 4, so I got 3 in the screenshot, and then there's a 4th that I'll show you. But that should be a sign, a big red flag, guys, that just stay away. There's 4 on page 1 when you type in Squid Game. That's pretty significant because we know the demand is there because we just saw it on Redbubble. So you see here, this, I'm just going to really quickly, let's audit the listings that got through, not because we want to look at what they did to get through and do it ourselves, because again, we're going to stay away. But you got Player 067 shirt, but look in the brand, it says Squid. And I just think if you're saying Squid, and then behind my head here on the video, you've got the word game. So all the if they want to do an algorithmic sweep, they just say, look for listings that say Squid and game somewhere in the listing. And then those might all go to manual review by someone on the team. And then they may decide to remove the listing, and they may decide to remove your account because they know what you know what I mean? If you're just selling a shirt that says 067, you're probably fine. But if you're including the keywords in the listing that say Squid and game, but you think you were strategic because you put it in the brand and then you put game in the bullet, not a good idea, guys. Not a good idea at all. The second one, this one actually doesn't say Squid anywhere. It says puzzle game number 067 costume. Okay, now this may be getting purchased by people that are fans of Squid Game, but guess what? It doesn't say Squid anywhere that I can see. So I think if there's one listing that we may actually see stick around, it may be this one. Because all it is a shirt that says 067, and we don't know, you know what I mean? Who are we or who? No one can determine the intent of the people buying the shirt, right? We'd be guessing to say that they could be fans of a TV show, but they could also just want a shirt that says 067. Now, I'm not saying that you should go and replicate this. I'm just saying if there's one that may be okay and safe that won't get removed, it's probably this one because it doesn't say Squid anywhere, okay? I don't even know if it says game. Oh, it does say game. Also, worth mentioning, guys, that really quickly, this is ranked, this is indexed on me searching Squid Game. So how did the algorithm figure out to index this shirt on a search query Squid Game when it doesn't even say Squid anywhere? Well, because, guys, the algorithm, this is true of Merch by Amazon, KDP, FBA in general. The Amazon algorithm that figures out what to show customers that search, it uses sales history to figure out what to rank in search results. So enough people have probably typed in Squid Game, found this listing and purchased it, that this is ranking well on the keyword squid game without it even mentioning the word squid, guys. Because the real way to get ranked on Amazon is to make sales. And the keywords that people search before they click and buy are training the algorithm of what to associate with that listing, okay? You can put keywords in your listing all day, but if it's not making sales on those keywords, it's not going to rank well on those keywords. But if it's making sales, that's how you rank, okay? The third one says squid player numbers. So again, this one's probably pushing it a little too far. And a fourth one right here. It's a little bit different than the previous ones, but it's got the shapes that those of you that have seen the show probably recognize. And if you haven't seen the show, there's no spoilers here. And they say Korean game, scary, accept the invitation, K-drama. And down here in the bullets behind me, it says like retro Halloween, squid, Korean game. Squid, Korean game. I mean, this shirt's just asking to be removed, and that account may get closed. You know, I don't work for the merch team, so I don't know. But to me, this is pushing the envelope to where this is like, and then you'll see them say, oh, my account got closed. And someone will say, what'd you do? And they'll say, I didn't do anything wrong. It's like literally squid, Korean game right here behind my finger. You know what I mean? They know what they did wrong. So anyways, if I had to guess, this will be removed shortly. So guys, anybody that's still with me, safety first. I like this picture behind me. It's safety first. I got the Merch by Amazon logo and the Redbubble logo for anybody listening on the podcast version of this. So keep your accounts safe, guys. You know they're worth a lot more money in the long run than anything you'll make in the short term, trying to, you know, infringe on someone else's intellectual property. All right, guys, and before I leave, just wanted to remind you, in the description, I've got a free 7-day Merch by Amazon mini course. You'll find a link down there. I've got a Merch by Amazon Facebook group, got a link down there too. Of course, we've got the free giveaway. And last but not least, I've got a full Merch by Amazon course walking you through how I went from tier 10 to tier 200,000. If you would like to find out more, check that out, link in the description. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.